Hi everyone, this is Tracy here. I know Father's Day is over and I've just been so busy that I didn't even get a chance to film these cards that I made for Father's Day. I just made quite a few of them because I let my family and friends pick and choose which cards they'd like to use for their fathers and husbands for Father's Day. So I just make a bunch of them, and I figure too some of them I left blank, so they can also be used for a masculine man's birthday. So this first card I used a rubber wood stamp that I got at Michael's, this jar, which I just fussy cut out, and I put used a Spellbinder's die, circle die, to cut out these little circles, which I was going for dirty golf balls, basically. My sister said they look like baseballs, so I guess either way it works, but I did write the word Spalding on them, because that's a brand name for golf balls. And then I just used my ticket punch and made a ticket to look like a ticket and stamped Dad, and I just made some flags with some toothpicks, and I got some jute and tied it around the top. And I also used a dry embossing folder, if you can see that. It's a chevron embossing folder from Stampin' Up. And these designer papers are also from Stampin' Up, and the card base itself. So, and then you open it up, and it says Happy Father's Day. So this one is a 4x4. And okay, then we have the next card. I used a steampunk stamp set that I got from, I'm not quite sure where I got it from, but if you need to know, or I can put it in the description box below. And stamped this train and cut it out with my Oval's Nestabilities and layered it on top of a scallop one, and I popped that up. And used an embossing folder. I think this is, I'm not quite sure the name of that one either, because I made these about a month ago, actually. And I tied some Stampin' Up! Baker's twine around and put a little button right there. Pretty plain, and this one I didn't actually stamp the sentiment on it in case somebody wanted to fill it in, like I said, use it for a birthday card or just wanted to write their own little message. Okay, and then this one I used a Stampin' Up! Stamp set, which I absolutely love for masculine cards. And so I stamped the ship, and I sponged it with the vintage photo from Tim Holtz, the Distress Inks. There's a little bit of glue there. And cut them out with my Nestabilities dies and just layered them on another one. And I used Not Quite Navy for the colors, and this little piece of designer paper is from Stampin' Up! Also. And I just actually sewed it to this first layer, and I dry embossed 3/4 of it with this stripes embossing folder from Stampin' Up! Also. And I stamped Happy Father's Day from just a wood stamp that I got at Michael's, and just made a banner out of it and layered that on top of the Not Quite Navy also. And then you open it up, and I use the anchor stamp that comes in that set also. So that's another one. And then here's another one that I actually didn't, put the sentiment on. But like I said, it's pretty masculine, I would think. And I got this idea from Catherine Pooler. She had done something similar. So I used the chevron embossing folder again, and just stamped the anchor and popped it up on a few dimensionals each layer. Cut them out with my Spellbinder's circles die. Piece of the designer series paper from a 4x6 pack Stampin' Up! Has, and that one's blank inside also. Excuse me. And then this one I also got this idea online or on Pinterest, I believe. So I basically cased this card. I kind of just made it my own by doing some stitching. I just sewed and using some baker's twine inside the button and added a little, I used my Spellbinder's Borderabilities for this little accent there, and I used another Stampin' Up! Happy Father's Day stamp that was from, and then I just stamped the anchor inside there just to give it a little bit more interest. And then this card, which is one of my favorites, I also cased from YouTube or Pinterest. I'm not quite sure which one, but I just absolutely love the colors in this, and I love the feel of, it just, I just love the way that the leaves came together, and it just still looks very masculine. And I stamped one inside. Happy Father's Day stamp again from Stampin' Up! And this card base and all this designer series paper is also from Stampin' Up! This is the Not Quite Navy and Soft Suede. So there's that one. And then this one I made in my stamp class. We made two of these. This was an idea that the lady that I take my classes at, she created this card. I'm not sure if it's her own or if she got it off line or not, but I just thought I'd share it with you because I really liked it. And cut some 3 banners and using that same stamp set with the ship and the anchor, and that's in Honor Brad, and this popped up, pretty dimensional. Happy Father's Day, and it's blank inside. So, I hope you enjoyed my Happy Birthday and Father's Day cards, and thank you for watching.